Hey guys, I just got out of the Transformers panel here at Hall H in San Diego, and really it was more of a Bumblebee panel than a Transformers panel, because Bumblebee is basically what Transformers is all about right now. We're getting a Bumblebee solo movie, so John Cena, who stars in the movie, Hailey Steinfeld, who also stars, and Travis Knight, the director, were all on hand to debut a bunch of new footage, basically a sizzle reel and also a few complete scenes as well. And everything looks like a lot of fun in this movie, a lot of cool Transformers action, but also a lot of the sort of more heartwarming aspects of this film that we've seen in the first trailer, where Hailey's character Charlie and Bumblebee are sort of form it's kind of like an Iron Giant-esque relationship between the two. But I think the most interesting thing that we saw was the first scene, which might be the scene that opens the film, where Bumblebee is being chased down and he seems kind of desperate. He's running through the woods, he's being pursued by humans in military vehicles shooting machine guns at him, and we see John Cena's character, who's a government agent, is manning one of the guns, and they take Bumblebee out, but then all of a sudden a jet flies by and it's a Decepticon. He comes down and then he starts to beat on Bumblebee even more, and that turns into a big fight up the side of a mountain, and it culminates in Bumblebee being defeated and this Transformer, this Decepticon, basically saying that Bumblebee has been sentenced to death, and he drops him off the side of this mountain. Bumblebee tumbles down. He's in bad shape. We see, from his point of view, critical failure of his systems are happening on his view screen and stuff. And the last thing he sees is a Volkswagen Beetle, and then it just fades to black. Next thing we know, we're in a junkyard, and Hailey Steinfeld's character shows up. She finds this Volkswagen Beetle that's a bit out of commission. It's in bad shape. She adopts it, and of course, this great relationship is going to form from there, where she adopts Bumblebee, and we see her name Bumblebee and everything. So the footage is very Transformers-y in terms of the action scenes, but it also seems to have a real heart, which is something that sometimes people have complained about the previous Transformers films, that they were more about the tech and the goofy humor and didn't really have anything, in terms of an emotional through line. This film seems to have it. John Cena was a lot of fun on this panel. He kept playing up the fact that he's a bad guy in the movie and he's Bumblebee's enemy, but I think he's going to wind up teaming up with Bumblebee in the end, of course, because there's no way John Cena can beat up on Bumblebee for a whole 2 hours. And then we also had a fun moment at the very end of the panel. Peter Cullen, who's the voice actor who's done Optimus Prime for decades now, he showed up during the audience Q&A. He was the last question. He was obviously a plant there by Paramount, and he wanted to know when Optimus Prime is going to get a movie, which was a really fun way to end the panel. So it was a really enjoyable panel. I can't wait to see Bumblebee, and I'm not even a Transformers guy necessarily, so I think that you guys might like it too. But until then, until it comes out in December, for all of your Transformers needs, keep it locked to IGN at San Diego Comic-Con 2018.